As you all know, my name is Captain Arun and I am a Master Mariner from 84-86 batch Rajendra. I have been out at sea now for the last 40 years and today I am going to tell you all about Masters COC exams. Masters exams, the most prestigious exam for the mariners, that too who are related to merchant shipping. In merchant shipping, these exams are divided into three sections. The first section is for the second mates, which is the starting officer level. The next level comes is chief mate level, which is one of the management levels, the lower management level on board, where chief officer is handling all the show. That includes your navigation, that includes your cargo work, that includes your running of the ship, maintenance of the ship, everything. That's why the level of competency goes up notch by notch as you go up in your profession. When you are doing your second mates, the examiner would just like to know whether you know sufficient enough to run the watches, whether it's navigation watch or it's cargo watch or it's the day-to-day running of the ship, whether you know the sufficient to do all those type of work. Afterwards comes the chief mate exam, the next level, where you need proficiency in all these aspects, whether it is navigation or it's cargo work or it's maintenance or it's day-to-day running of the ship, also the crew management, which is regarding your human resource management on board, the nice cooperation between the departments, all comes under chief officer. That's why chief officer exam is one of the most elaborate exam which is held for mariners in India. The last exam is Master's COC exam. Now this exam is the highest level exams where the owner is going to give you a responsibility of a vessel which is hundreds of millions of dollars. The cargo which is on board is in thousands of $1,000,000. The stakes are too high. That's why your professionalism has to be at the peak, and that is one of the reasons why we need people to go through these kind of exams, so that they are judged for their proficiency, so that they do not make any mistakes. Absolutely zero error. Let's see, for giving the COC exams for masters, what is the eligibility criteria? Eligibility criteria will depend on so many things. Your sea time as a navigational watchkeeping officer, your sea time as a second mate, chief mate, all together, but every experience will have a different weightage. That is why if you see this column, this weightage is only for the navigational watchkeeping officers as second mates or third mates, and this one is when he is there as chief mate. This thing a person can do with a second mate's ticket. However, chief mate ticket is must for carrying out chief mate duties. Okay, so you see here they say 18 months, because 18 months is the minimum criteria for giving your chief mate's exam. So that 18 months is must as navigation watchkeeping officer, and then if you are not promoted to chief mate, then you need to do another 18 months, that will include and come to 36 months. So if you have not done, even after your clearing your chief mate's exam, if you have not done your any vessel more than 3000 GRT as chief mate, then you will need to do total 36 months before you can give master's exam. However, if you have done some time as chief mate, then the requirement comes low. If you have 24 months here and 12 months here, you can still give. Okay, but here again you see, this is also not as chief mate, only as navigational watchkeeping officer. Next one is, if you have 18 months but you have 12 months as chief mate on vessel more than 3000 GRT, then the whole thing is reduced by 6 months. You get a remission of 6 months and you can appear for the exams after 30 months. Again, you see the weightage, it is going by weightage. If you have done 18 months and instead of 12 months, you have only 6 months, then you require 9 months here as this and 6 months as chief mate. Total 33 months. Same way, 21 months, again 6 months as watch keeping officer and 6 months as chief mate. Total 33 months. So, as per the weightage of the experience you have gained previously, you are given remissions. The maximum requirement is 36 months and the minimum you can get is at 30 months. If you come to our Merchant Navy Decoded website, we have created a calculator where if you go on Masters, it is going to give you open this kind of window where you can put all your sailing times one after the other. If, once you finish one, you enter another one, and at the end you calculate, and it will tell you whether you have the eligibility to appear for your Master COC or not. This is the second video in the series for Master COC exam. In the previous one, we have done about the eligibility criteria for Masters exams. Now, I am going to show you the process for this. The process is in different stages. One by one, you keep completing the stages, go to the next stage, complete that stage, go to the next stage, and so on. I will give you a small process flow. Like process number 1, minimum of 36 months sea time required as OIC, or as per the weightage of the experience you have gained during your sea time. If you still have doubt, you can go to your Merchant Navy Decoded website. You can use the calculator and see if you have the criteria or the eligibility to appear for Master COC or not. After that comes is complete preparatory courses. What are these preparatory courses? There is one course which is a mandatory course for the preparations of your Master's COC, also known as ASM, Advanced Ship Management Course. This particular course is for a duration of 1.5 months. After you complete your course, there will be one exams held by the institute where you have done the course, and upon clearing that exam, you will be eligible to go further. You complete the advanced courses required by STCW. Once you complete these courses, then you go for apply to eligibility assessment. This assessment is done on DG websites. Now with here you have to use your sea time. You have to show whether you have these preparatory courses or not. You have to show whether you have these advanced courses or not, and then they will give you a clearance. Okay, now you are ready to give your COC exams for Masters. Please submit your fees and documents and proceed. Then you book your exams and come for Master COC exam. As I told you, this is the eligibility criteria. Just to revise you again, eligibility criteria depends upon the weightage of the sea time you have done in which rank. If you have done only as navigational watch keeping officer, then the weightage is as per the time. But if you have done as chief mate, then you get some remissions which is shown over here. And if you still have doubt, you can go to Merchant Navy Decoded website, use the calculator for Master COC eligibility, and you will be able to find out whether you are eligible or not. After the eligibility criteria, the next comes is preparatory courses. Complete preparatory courses. What are the preparatory courses? The course is called Advanced Ship Management Course, or ASM. This ASM course is being carried out at different training institutes in India, like ARI, HIMT, and so on. If you want to ease your work, you can also go to Merchant Navy Decoded's website. There you will find, if you put your address in that, it will give you the location of a closest training center providing ASM. Well, 45-day duration, and what you require chief mate certificate of competency as well as your time which you have done as chief mate and second mate or third mate or navigational watchkeeping officer. Total time required 36 months or 33 months or 30 months as per eligibility. After the preparatory courses, the next one is advanced course. These advanced courses are as per STCW, they are the mandatory requirements, and they include, one is Medicare, also called as SHIP Masters Medicare course. The duration of this course is 10 days. It's an advanced course of first aid, and with this course you can take care of patients in different kinds. You can even carry out surgery if you are on call with a doctor ashore. Fees is variable depending on which institute you are doing, and which may range from 6,500 to 10,000 or 12,000. Same way, Ship Maneuvering Simulator and Bridge Teamwork course, SMS, this is a 5-day course. 5-day course, this also require a simulator. If you the institute will be giving some trainings on the simulator so that the person can see the situations in which they can be in the future when they going to be as masters, they are going to navigate the vessel as master, so that their mind is pre-worked that under what kind of situations how they are going to react. Duration 5 days. However, this is an expensive course. Also, please note that these values will also depend on the institute. If you want specific details, you can find these specific for a specific institute on Merchant Navy Decoded website. Okay. After you have completed all the courses, come to the next one. Here we have to apply for a eligibility assessment. This assessment is done on the DG website. When you go on DG website, you will see this, how you are going to come. You upload the documents for assessment application with all the documents, and then you have to see whether there is a seat availability or not, and after that you have to pay assessment and seat booking fee online. Once it is paid, they will give you your slot is booked for this particular exam in this particular month, whether it's oral exam or it's a written exam. Think for all of you who are preparing for Master's COC exam is they must do their preparatory course or their ASM course thoroughly, absolutely thoroughly. They should not think that they are going to do it just to pass the exam or something. This is going to be your pride. You are going to be in a profession where you don't want anybody to say, oh, okay, you are on the highest level on this ship and you don't know this. No. So, go through everything, become proficient in everything, and I want that you should not aim for that minimum 50%, you should aim for 100%. So, give your best and you will not have any setbacks. You will clear the exam in flying colors. Thank you very much. And all right, now let's go to advanced courses. What advanced courses we have? Let's see. Advanced courses, as I told you, there are only two types of advanced courses, Medicare and Ship Maneuvering Simulator and Bridge Teamwork course. First one is 10 days, second one is 5 days. Cost is variable depending upon the institute you are giving your exam. Same way for Ship Maneuvering Simulator also, it is variable from 20,000 to 33,000, can go up to 40,000 also depending on the institute you are working for. All right. Now let's come to the final stage of your Master's COC, which is the pattern for your COC exam. The COC exam is conducted, as I told you, is ASM, Advanced Ship Management Course and Exam. Now for this Advanced Ship Management Course and Exam, first one is a preparatory course, ASM course, which is available and which is being carried out at various institutes. You have to complete that. After that, you have to give the exam, the internal exam at the centers and once you clear that, with the clearance of that exam, you apply for your booking for Master COC exams and then appear for the exams. For the preparations, I'll tell you what all things you have to go through. ASM Ship Management course, this particular course is for a duration of 3 hours, carrying 200 marks, out of which minimum percentage required to pass is only 100, so only 50%. However, there is also an oral exam, okay, which also contains a lot of weightage, and there you are going to be in front of the surveyors, so who are going to judge you on your background, on your knowledge, on your professionalism, on your etiquettes, everything included, to give you a go ahead that okay, now you are eligible for working as a master or a captain on board. Let's go to the next slide. Let's see what all things are there in this ASM. If you see the introduction, the ASM course, which is approved by the DG Shipping, prepares a student to successfully compete for the certificate of competency examination as master of foreign going ship. Right? What are the objectives? The main objective is, the objective also includes explaining and imparting information related to the new conventions and regulations as well as the latest developments in the maritime industry. I have not gone through this because this is the requirements which are from the previous one and are coming and are always there, but additionally these new objectives have also to be included. Details: duration, as I told you, 1.5 month duration. Eligibility, you need achievement COC with you. Total sea time 36 months or as per the weightage of your service experience. Then you need some preparatory courses, your ASM course and your courses which are advanced courses like Medicare and Bridge Team Maneuvering Simulator. And then these are the syllabus for your exam and what exams will include. Now if you see, there is one oral preparations, this oral examination and the written examination. So this is conducted in two parts, one is a written exam, another one is a oral exam. Written exam is, I have given you the brief a little before, is a one exam, 3 hours, 200 marks, and you need minimum 50% to clear that, and then you go for your orals. Oral exams also are going to be together with the surveyors. The MMD surveyors will judge you professionally also on the different kind of scenarios, how you react and how you manage your resources. These are the topics which are covered under ASM. Indian Merchant Shipping Act 1958, documentation, custom house procedures, stowage, piracy, smuggling and other custom offences, drug and alcohol policy and its enforcement, master pilot relationship, economics of sea transport, shipping practice, marine insurance, international institutions, control procedures, ship management, human resource development and oral preparation. So all these things are covered in your ASM preparatory course. Even this is covered. So I would like to thank you all for watching the video for Master COC exam, and I am sure you must have picked up some valuable material from here and it will be helpful for your preparation for Masters. Thank you.